It's just being able to get back in the lineup, but not only that, being able to get the guys off from the first inning. What was that?
Oh, the good thing was great just to get back out there. You know, we talked about a couple days ago, Terry just saying we're going to rest a couple days. We don't want this to turn from being something that could be avoided in 2 to 3 days to something that can be much longer than that. So got a little bit of rest and then got back in the lineup and was leading off today, you know, to my surprise. But Terry had talked to me about it yesterday and just trying to get myself on base and try to get the team going, which was a good thing. And we were able to go ahead and keep things going, score another run in that first inning. And ended up being enough for us for the game.
You said it was to your surprise. What did you think about leading off?
I mean, I've done it plenty of times in my career. I just didn't know it was going to happen today. But now looking back at it, he had talked to me about it a little bit yesterday, asking how many times have I led off in my career, how I felt doing it. And so now that it's ended up happening today, you know, now I understand the reason why he was asking me about it yesterday. But again, still a surprise, you know, to end up being in that spot today.
Does it matter one way or the other? I mean, as long as you help?
Yeah, not at all. I mean, basically when you're leading off, you're only doing it one time over the course of the game. Every other at bat after that is going to be dictated on the situation ahead of you. If there's no one on base, you got to get on. If there's guys on base, you try to move them over and get them around and score some runs. So you really only do each spot one time over the course of the lineup, and then after that, just let the game kind of unfold.
How's Calf feel?
A lot better. The good thing, we started working on it the first day. We attacked it before anything got any worse, which was good. And as we started getting closer and closer to today, warming it up a lot of treatment, making sure that we were overly prepared for it, and today's weather definitely helped out too.
For that first at bat, did you have to change your approach at all, you know, being in that position, or were you just trying to do the same thing you would normally do?
Same thing. Try to get a pitch that you can hit. It's very similar to another at bat with no one on base. The only thing that kind of changed a little bit was the fact that Dice ended up coming out of the game. So once he comes out, it kind of, your aggressiveness slows down a little bit. But outside of the first pitch, it was time to go, ready to go after that. But if Dice would have stayed in the game, would have been ready to hit from pitch one.
How about the way the whole bullpen backed him up today?
Absolutely amazing. You know, the fact that guys have called upon after throwing a lot of innings over the past couple days and weeks, and to get guys to go multiple innings. You know, Mejia with 2, Black with 3, Torres with 3. You know, things that these guys don't always do on a daily basis, and for them to come out there and pass with flying colors is absolutely amazing.
First, you guys are just kind of coming out of a rough stretch with your first series win in a couple weeks and now a challenging road trip. How steady you see things right now?
It's great. You know, it's a good thing to pick things up. Every little bit can definitely help get things moving forward in a big way, and to carry things to this road trip that we got going, to get a flight here, to pick up a series victory after being split, you know, going into it. All positive things that we can hopefully build upon.
Chris, you expect to be back in top of the lineup tomorrow?
I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure how Terry's going to do it tomorrow. I'm not sure who's throwing for St. Louis tomorrow, so that might dictate, you know, how the lineup's going to be and who's going to be in there. I know Bobby's played a lot of games recently, so I'm not sure if he's going to try to rest him a little bit or continue to keep him out there because he's one of our hottest bats. And obviously, you got to keep going with the things that have been working for you. So we've got a lot of different options going into tomorrow.
How would you describe the feeling off the bat when you hit one that far?
I have no clue where it went, so I don't know exactly the distance or anything like that, but the main thing is just trying to square it up, and when you hit it on the barrel, sometimes you get that sense where you don't feel it, and it was kind of one of those times like that.
Would you feel comfortable enough to go back-to-back days, captain right there?
Yeah, I think so. As of right now, everything feels good. You got some more treatment on it, iced it up. Hopefully things go well with this flight. Again, we'll get to the ballpark again early tomorrow and treat it, heat it, get it warmed up just like we did today and the previous days, and do everything we can to get ourselves ready to go for tomorrow's game as well.
Terry said, you know, EY might be back. He expects to be back tomorrow. How big is that to get him back?
That's great. I talked to EY a couple days when he was playing this weekend, and he said he was feeling great. He got a stolen base, which was obviously a good thing for him, testing his leg out. And that was the big thing we talked about. I said, you know, swinging and the batting and all that stuff is going to come back, but the fact that he can run, have no issues, is definitely going to be a positive for us.